So listen, we've been in this country for 40 years. So in 40 years, we've promoted digital payments for a very, very long time. We've been in this business globally for 50 years. So India is a very important market for us. We have roughly 10,000 people in this country. We're doing a lot of development in India for the world, for all the solutions that we're taking. And the way I look at UPI and Mastercard sort of coexisting, card rails and payment rails outside of cards have a role to play. They all have a different role to play. You know, cash continues to remain in the system, UPI will continue to remain in the system, cards will remain in the system. So I think they will all coexist. The users will find which is the payment rail that is most convenient to them. So that's the way I look at it. But our commitment to India has been there for 40-45 years. In fact, a lot of stuff that we've done last year and this year at GFF are launches that we're doing out of India for the first time for global products. So that's really how we look at India.
We can talk about some minority or some crucial investments in the sector of this kind of thing.
So I think
Razorpay and Pine Labs.
Yeah, so I was about to talk about Razorpay. We were one of the early investors in Razorpay almost 10-11 years ago. Then we did a stake in Pine Labs maybe 3-4 years ago now. And then there were a few others, Mu Sigma and others along the way, and a few others that we've invested. So minority investment remains one of the way that we are sort of committing to the country. Now, having said that, we are very selective in minority investments because it has to make sense for our larger business to do a minority investment. But if I look at what we have done in the last maybe a decade or so, we've probably invested in about 10-11 companies in India alone through multiple channels of ours. So one is through our business directly out of India, and then we also have an accelerator called the Mastercard Start Path program, which is really where a lot of other investments have come through.
Personally, how do you think about these kind of platforms like GFF, all the kind of fintech companies and other companies who are directly or indirectly connected to fintech are coming on same states, and it's giving a full ecosystem of the...
See, I don't want to say GFF is still emerging. It's an emerged sort of platform today. A few years ago, it was an emerging platform that was giving the role of India. It was showing the role of India to the entire world, what we can do in this ecosystem. I think it's solved for that purpose, and it's not really serving that. It is serving that purpose, but that's not what it is meant to do now. I think now the idea of GFF is for allowing smaller companies, smaller fintechs to come in and showcase what they're doing and really show to the world how it is done. So to me, these platforms are important, but they have to keep evolving in the purpose that they are serving. I think now it is not about telling the world that we are there. It's more about telling the world how more we can do.